My name is Corinna and welcome to my channel, Life's Little Things. Today I'm going to fill you in on my Invisalign update number 6. Okay. These trays that I'm into right now, there are 4 of them, and these are supposed to be my last 4 trays. And so I went in, well, before I went in, I told my husband, I was like, I have a feeling that I'm not done yet, because I can see how much more my teeth need to move the way that they are supposed to move. Like, I still have, my bottom one is still pretty crooked. My eye teeth are still, I mean, they're not nowhere near what they were, but they still have quite a bit to go back into place. And my 1/4 tooth right here on this side, it is in. So they're gonna move it out, but they have nothing on it to push it out. But I've noticed that the Invisalign, it is moving it because there's a lot of space in between, so it's kind of set and crooked right now. So anyway, I went in and it was a really quick appointment, and he asked how the trays were fitting, and I said that they all seem to be fitting pretty good. Sometimes when I put a tray in, the backs of them are kind of like popping up a little bit, but then after a couple of days of me wearing them, they fit pretty good, fit tighter, and then they're good. And he's like, okay. And he asked if there was any problems. I said no, and he said, well, he said, your next appointment is either one of 2 things. And I'm like, okay. And he said, it is either you are done or you may need more trays. I was like, really? And he was like, well, don't worry, because you don't have to pay for it because it's all included. Well, that's good to know. But he said sometimes when you get into the trays into the 20s that you just need more trays afterwards. So if you start Invisalign, be aware of that. It may go longer than what you had thought. I had no idea. So with the dentist that I have that's doing it, I ask them questions because they really are not giving me any information as I go along, what to expect, what I'm looking at. I mean, it's like, so I went in and asked him questions, and I was like, you know, I told him, I said, how is this tooth going to move out, because there's nothing there to push it. And he's like, well, let's look at the screen. So we looked at the screen, and it showed it moving this tooth, but he didn't explain it. He didn't tell me anything in detail, and I just watched the screen, and I was like, okay, so I don't know. I don't know. And then I was talking to the hygienist, and I had said something about eventually, you know, after I'm done with the trays, I am going to be getting retainers. And so I had asked her about that because they haven't fit me for retainers or anything like that, which I'm sure they probably can't because they have to wait for my teeth to be in the spaces. So I asked her about it, and she said I'm going to have a top retainer and a bottom retainer, and I have 2 choices. For the bottom retainer, I can have it be a permanent retainer, or I can have it where I take it in and out, and then my top one I'll take in and out. And I was like, well, that's weird. So I was like, no, I'm going to do, I don't want to do permanent retainers. Retainer, because the way she explained it to me, I would only have 1 permanent retainer, and it would be in the bottom. So I might as well just be able to take them in and out both sets. And she also said something about me having 4 retainers. So I don't know. I don't understand at this point a lot of it. I really don't. And like I said, my dentist and hygienist and stuff, they are just not explaining the process to me at all. And it's kind of getting frustrating. As far as the Invisalign go, I love it. They're doing great. I'm not in excruciating pain. I am keeping my teeth brushed. I'm keeping my teeth flossed. Yeah, I don't have any problems with it at all. I mean, there are trays where I put them in and I'm like, they're tight. Like, they hurt, and my teeth are really, really, really tender sometimes for a few days, but then after a few days it loosens up, you know, once they get moving into place. Quite a few of you have been commenting on how straight my teeth are, so thank you for that. I love it. I'm excited about it. And then you also were asking or commenting that my teeth were so white. Well, my teeth are so white because I have to brush them so much. Like every time you eat or drink anything other than water, you have to brush your teeth before you put your Invisalign back in. You have to take your Invisalign out for everything. I mean, if you drink tea, coffee, pop, you know, anything other than water, and then anytime you eat anything, you cannot have gum, nothing like that while your Invisalign are in. You have to take them out. And then you have to brush them and then put them back in, but you are supposed to wear them a big majority of your days, so there's not much drinking and eating going on. Not supposed to be anyway. So what I use is the Crest Complete Whitening Toothpaste, Extra Whitening Toothpaste. That's what I use for toothpaste. I use a spin brush. It has batteries in it. You can change the head on it, but I use the spin brush for my teeth. And it doesn't do anything to the brackets on your teeth at all. I use the Oral-B Complete Satin Floss. I like the satin one better, so I go through and I floss my teeth after I brush them before I put my Invisalign in. And then during the day, like if I'm in a hurry and I don't really want to use this floss, I quick grab the Listerine flosser and I use this between my teeth after I brush my teeth. Then I use this, then I pop them back in and I go. You also need to continuously brush your Invisalign. I brush them every morning, and then if they need it more you can, but yeah, to try to keep them clean, because I really don't want to get cavities if I can help it. I mean, you're putting so much work into your teeth at this point. You are trying to keep cavities and stuff out of your teeth with the trace. So that is what I use to clean my teeth with, and what is keeping my teeth so white. Also, I was going to tell you, he has continued to keep me 10 days out to switch a tray. You're supposed to, like toward the end, you're supposed to switch it to every week, and you're supposed to switch your tray every week. Well, he was really concerned about crowding, so he had told me just to do every 10 days, and he has kept me with every 10 days with these last 4 trays. So that's the information I have right now. I hope this has helped you if you have Invisalign or are getting Invisalign. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is my last 4 trays. That would be great. But if not, oh well. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.